Hello, family. Welcome to In His Love Ministries Proverb Wednesday. We welcome you to another Proverb Wednesday. Today we'll sit with a short proverb, hear it twice, unpack its background, share a fresh story, and receive encouragement, and leave with a simple step to try this week. So let's lean in and listen and learn together, shall we? Our proverb is coming from Proverbs chapter 17, verses 22. That's Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22. You have your Bible so that we can read along together? Okay, it reads, "A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones." Now, let that phrase, as I always say, sit with you for a moment as we move into what it really means. I'm going to say it again. A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. This proverb, family, places the inner life at the center of how we live. In Hebrew thought, the heart includes our thoughts, will, and affections. So a cheerful heart isn't mere surface happiness, but a formed posture of hope and gratitude. The image of medicine suggests restoration and resilience, while the warning about a crushed spirit reminds us that despair wears us down. Proverbs doesn't promise cheer will erase every trial. It points to how a cultivated inner disposition shapes our strength, our relationships, and our capacity to serve. So with that in mind, here's a short story that brings the verse to life. When the community center volunteer, Marcus, noticed the men who came for weekly coffee were leaving quieter each week, he began arriving early with a simple stack of index cards and a pen. Before the group started, he wrote one short, unexpected prompt on each card. A laughable memory. The best piece of advice you've ever received. One small thing you're grateful for today. And passed the card to each man as they sat. The prompts opened doors. A retired teacher told a childhood joke that had everyone cracking up. A young dad shared gratitude for a babysitter who gave him rest. A man who rarely spoke offered a brief encouragement that changed another's week. The room's weight lifted. Conversations deepened. And the table itself began to feel like medicine to weary hearts. That small practice shows how intentional cheer reshapes a space and invites healing. Think of joy like a garden you tend. You don't plant once and expect a harvest overnight. You plant, water, and return. Small, consistent acts, a moment of gratitude, a short laugh, an unexpected word of thanks. Cultivate a cheerful heart over time. Choosing cheer in hard seasons isn't denial. It's spiritual stamina that enlarges your capacity to bear burdens without being swallowed up by them. When you bring light into a tired room, you don't erase struggle, but you create a safer atmosphere for honesty, help, and repair. That is why the proverb calls joy medicine. It changes the climate for healing for both you and the people around you. So when your spirit feels heavy, plant a small thing today and notice how it begins to make space for hope. So, now what? If you choose to accept the assignment, here it is. Choose one small joy restoring practice to try this week. A 60-second gratitude list, a 2-minute silly video with a friend, or a short praise song. Then do it for 3 days in a row and pay attention to any change in your energy or posture. Then share the practice with one person in your ministry, in your family, and invite him or her to try it with you. Plan a brief check-in next Wednesday. Yes, joy makes good medicine. So I thank you for joining IHLM Proverb Wednesday. Keep protecting moments of joy. Keep practicing small celebrations and watch how cheerful hearts becomes daily medicine for you and for those you serve. Until next time, blessings. I'm Reverend Terita Williams. Make it a absolutely fantastic and marvelous day, family. Love y'all.